Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly love reading. Sorry, I'm all confused. So weeklies are back, which is great. This will be for the 13th to the 17th of January. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. That's how I communicate with you guys. Also, these are general love readings, so if they're not resonating with you this week, that's okay. Just hit that notification button and go and check out another YouTube reader here on YouTube, another tarot reader here on YouTube. All right, let's get started with your love messages, though, for the 13th to the 17th. So Libra, 13th to the 17th. I was meant to do Taurus now for some reason, but for whatever reason I said Libra, so obviously you guys need some information. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay. Page of Cups in reverse. Well, it does look like you guys do need some information. Some heavy stuff happening here, Libra. Ace of Cups in reverse, goodness. Nine of Cups in reverse. One more, please. And the Temperance in reverse. Okay, so Libra, I feel like you guys are going through a really tough time. And it makes me really sad. Okay, so it does look like here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse that there is some sort of relationship breakdown or breakup, separation, possibly divorce for some of you, followed up by the Page of Cups. So really, and the Ace of Cups, like this really heavy sense of loss happening here. Nine of Cups in reverse. Just feeling like like you've lost everything, which of course is throwing you out of whack with Temperance in reverse over here. Okay, let's try and get some more information out of this, please. So what is the, let's go with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, please. Ten of Pentacles, there we go. Okay. So this may have come about because, well, you knew it was coming. You've sent something, you've known it was coming, you might have sensed if there's a third party that a third party was already involved. You kind of felt that something wasn't right. Yeah, this person was being very, we always call this the in and out card. So that's what they were doing. They're very hot and cold. One minute everything was fine with them, and the next minute there would be an argument or something out of the blue without any warning, or they would disappear, or you know, they just weren't acting the way that they would normally act. This is setting off your intuition, going, hang on a second, what's happening here? So in a way, it isn't what you wanted, obviously, with all of this cup energy in reverse, but you knew something wasn't right. You knew that this was maybe coming, okay? Let's do Page of Cups. Let's do Nine of Cups in reverse, please. Nine of Cups in reverse. Got the Ten of Wands here in reverse. And I really feel like this is, like, in this instance, it's like the excess of this card. So it's, you know, heading for, like, he can't carry those sticks anymore. He's literally heading for breakdown. And I think with your Nine of Cups in reverse, that's how you're feeling. You're like, I don't know how to carry this load anymore. I don't know how to cope with this anymore. I feel like I've lost everything. Page of Cups in reverse, please. you're being very, it's like you're not saying anything. Like you're trying to say as little as possible because you feel like whatever you say is going to upset them. This Five of Swords in reverse, like you don't want to cause any more fighting than what there's already been. So you're kind of saying nothing, but there's definitely like, you feel like you've lost. Yeah, I feel like I've lost everything. It's really hard. All right, let's go into your thoughts and feelings, please. Thoughts and feelings for Libra. Oh, the Star in reverse, yeah. So again, like you've lost this. You obviously, I feel like this is probably a long-term commitment, so maybe a marriage or something like that, but it's like you're feeling like you've lost all of your hopes and dreams. You weren't ever expecting that this would happen. I think you've been able to anticipate it more recently, but you kind of thought that you would be together forever, I guess. Two of Swords in reverse. All right, let's go through the other person's thoughts and feelings, please. They're very strong in their conviction to start fresh here with the Strength card and the Fool card. So they are focused on new cycles, new beginnings. It's almost like they feel like they have to do it for themselves, or they want to be self-sufficient. It's almost, I feel like some of them are going through a bit of a midlife crisis. I don't know why I'm feeling like that from this card, from this Strength card. Like I need to go and find myself. But yeah, this Fool card, you know, in thoughts and feelings, it's, you know, she's looking to she's coming out of a doorway into a brand new world. So that's their focus at the moment. What's the most likely outcome this week, please, for Libra? Most likely outcome this week for Libra. Likely outcome for Libra this week. You may be getting some help from an Aries, or you may be looking to an Aries for support. Yeah, they're going to help you get on this path to healing. They can see that you've got a long way to go, though. A Chariot in reverse. One more, please. Sorry, there's a flipper in here. I just flipped over. There we go. Okay. So Libra, I think you're looking to an older male figure or an Aries person or someone with Aries in their chart somewhere. They are recognizing that you are going through a difficult time. For some of you, it might be someone that you work with, a boss or someone who's noticing that you're really struggling. They're going to give you some support, which will be really important. This Six of Swords in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So this Six of Swords is kind of about, like, you've got some difficult times ahead still, but they are all part of your healing. So you are on that road to healing already as we speak, even if you don't feel like it, you absolutely are. You do also have, with this Chariot in reverse, some obstacles to overcome. You maybe being feeling very confused at the moment, not knowing which direction to take with this Chariot in reverse. In the upright, he knows exactly where he's going. His horses are going in the same direction. He doesn't even need to communicate with them. They just know. In the reverse, there's confusion. They're going in different directions. The communication is not clear for him. So this is kind of, when I see this card in reverse, I feel like everyone's running around in circles, confused. Now, lastly, you may be dealing with a Capricorn here, but I think that there's a risk that this week you will be looking to maybe revert to some toxic patterns from the past. So if you know what I'm talking about and you know that you are at risk from toxic behaviors, this is your warning. If it doesn't resonate with you, this part, that's fine, not for you. Don't start any toxic behaviors is what this is saying. But I am sensing for some of you, you may be inclined to slip into old patterns of behavior that you might have gotten over in the past. And that can be anything from, I don't know, heavily drinking, stealing, just misbehaving, to overeating and overindulging in any aspect of your life. So it doesn't have to always be drugs or alcohol or anything like that. It can be anything that you know doesn't serve your highest good, I guess. Okay. It's a tough week for you, Libra. I don't like giving these readings, and they are hard, just as hard to deliver as they are to receive. And I can already feel that there will be tears out there, and there's almost tears here. It's very difficult. So, but know that you have everyone here. Feel free to comment in the comment section if you don't feel like you can talk to anyone, family and friends. I respond and read to every single comment. There are hundreds, but we get through them. So if I don't respond straight away, I will respond. But this is very much about, it's going to get good, and it's going to be really good, and you're going to be better than you've ever been. But there's some hard stuff to do first. Okay. Draw on the support of this person. It might not be an Aries or older person. It might just be someone who is quite strong in their convictions. They're very black and white. They are, right, we're going to do this then, and this is how it's going to be from now on, and you don't need this person, and I'm going to help you, and kind of like that kind of behavior. They're going to be a good support to you. I can feel it. Okay, let's do some advice for Libra, please. Advice for Libra this week. So there's two kind of parts to this. There's this Knight of Pentacles, which came out at the same time as the King of Swords. So look, there is no, at the moment, there's no offer being made here. And it's almost like you need to keep your emotional distance here. You need to be very smart about your actions, because I suspect that there's probably a lot tied up with this other person that you've got to sort out. That's what I'm feeling here. You need to be clear in your communication, what you want out of that, how it's going to work, that sort of thing. Don't be focused on whether or not things are going to repair, or whether or not this person's going to make an offer or change their mind or whatever it is. You just focus on you here. Okay, you need to have a whole new beginning. This is an ace, so start again. It's like start again. Be clear about your intentions. Be clear about what you want for yourself in the future, what you expect, how you want the future to look like for you. Because at the moment, with this 10 of Cups in reverse, it's not clear, and you don't want to be repeating any of this stuff. It's almost like you need to have a think about what worked and what didn't, and what you truly want, so that you can learn from what's happened here. And I don't mean learn if you've been, if you've been in an abusive relationship. That's not what I mean. I mean, you can still always learn something from any relationship, good or bad. And sometimes you're learning about yourself. You're not learning about other people or what they should or shouldn't have done to you. It's more about learning how strong you are sometimes, or how you respond positively or negatively to different scenarios, and how you can do better in each of those. So I think that that's kind of where this will go. But really at the moment, the focus for you is this week, and just getting through those obstacles and challenges of this week, not falling into those negative patterns. And then this sort of stuff will sort itself out. I'm going to do a romance angel, see what happens here. Romance angel, please, for Libra. There you go. Keep an open mind, okay? So typically this says that, your soulmate might be different, but I think just keep an open mind. Don't be in a fixed mindset. Be kind to yourself and to the other person. And just be aware of how, putting yourself first, I guess, ultimately. All right, Libra, I hope this week goes well for you. Like I said, please use the community if you need to. People always help out, so that's really great. And we'll see you back here for the weekend reads. Bye.